Oh, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. The world was once controlled by demons, and due to a contract between the demon world and heaven, they would gain control once again on the month of July of a certain year, and that time has come. But instead of honoring the contract, an angel of heaven decides to seal the demon queen, whose real name is Emmanuel, the queen of terror, but I'll just call her Demon Queen, away inside of an orb in order to save humanity. But unfortunately, the angel accidentally seals the Demon Queen inside a random dude's nutsack. The random dude in question is a 19-year-old man named Kota, and in order to save the world from destruction, all he has to do is not ejaculate for a month. To make things even harder, throughout the story, Kota is consistently visited by Elise, a lesser devil of hell charged with freeing the Demon Queen by, any means necessary. Right off the bat, I gotta say that this is not a story for children. This is the most borderline hentai story I ever read. This is trashy as hell, but it's very entertaining trash. It knows what it is, and it's not trying to be anything different. Brought to you by the same person who worked on Cells at Work, and because there's a time limit, 30 days, the whole manga is not very long. It's 41 days in total, and each chapter represents one day. Some chapters is half a day. Strangely enough, this reminds me of Ed, Edd n Eddy, in that every episode, or chapters in this case, the boys have to think up some different scheme to accomplish their seemingly unobtainable goal. The only difference being, instead of getting money to buy jawbreakers, the goal is to get this barely legal dude to come. There are various twists along the way, but they are all aimed towards making it harder for this guy not to do what he is naturally inclined to do. The art is decent, but typical of the art that came out when this manga was still coming out. And it's not as detailed as you would expect it to be, especially in certain scenes, which is probably why it isn't just porn. And I can't repeat this enough, it's walking a fine line. The comedy is there too, in a dirty joke kind of way, but still gets laughs out of me. I chuckle every time I see the Demon Queen inside his nut plotting and scheming while soaked in sperm. I'll tell you what though, this does have a very satisfying ending. Alright! Now the three most interesting characters are obviously Kota and Elise, but also Aizawa. Aizawa is a college girl that Kota works with but also has feelings for, which makes his situation more complicated when she reveals that she also has feelings for him. Kota is the guy you want to be, but at the same time you don't want to be. His life was terrible before this ordeal, and now he's been given a lot of what he's been asking for, but if he indulges in it, shit goes south for everyone else. He is truly stuck between a rock and a hard place. Elise is not the protagonist, but she's the one coming up with most of the schemes. You look forward to what she's going to think of next in each chapter, and it is cool to see how Kota and Elise's weird BDSM rivalry develops. In the end, My Balls is a fun ride for dirty minds.